Hello, in this video I'm going to demonstrate how to use the TI84 calculator to solve systems of equations in three variables. If you have an x and y and a z, well, first of all you need three variables, or three equations with three variables. If you have two equations you can't solve for all three. But if you have x and y and z, then you're not going to be able to graph it because this works on a different coordinate system. So if you tried Desmos, for example, you go to slider, and really what a XYZ coordinate system would be is the z-axis would be coming out of the screen and going back into the screen at that point y equals 0, x equals 0. So this slider doesn't really tell you a whole lot. So with most systems in two variables, then you could just graph it and find the intersection point, but with this case you can't. So the standard methods don't work very well as far as graphing goes. And then you could solve for one variable in terms of others and then substitute. For example, you could say x is equal to 4y minus 5z plus 8, and then substitute that back into the first equation, and then again solve for y in terms of z. But it's really not going to do much for you as far as like time management goes. So if you're working on a standardized test, for example, your TI84 calculator is going to be the way to go. So you're going to have to go into the matrix menu. We're going to go with second matrix, and then we're going to have to edit the first one. We've got a 3-row, 4-column matrix, and let's see, 5, 3, 7. 5, 3, 7, 32. We're just going to type in the coefficients 5, 3, 7, 32. Type in the coefficients and then the answers on the other side of the equal sign in that fourth column. Negative 2, 1/2, negative 3, 10, negative 2, 1/2 is just going to be 0.5 or 1/2. Negative 3, 10. Negative 3, and then negative 10. Every time you press enter, it's going to go to the next cell.
Sorry.
And then 1, negative 4, 5, 8. 1, negative 4, 5, 8. 1, negative 4, 5, 8. Okay, so we got our matrix in there, and again, those values are just the coefficients, 5, 3, 7, and then the answer choice for that last column. Alright, so we've got to exit out, go back to your home screen, quit, second mode, and then go back into matrix, second matrix, go to math, and then down to RREF, row reduced echelon form. Row reduced echelon form is a series of fairly complex operations that one could do through linear algebra. To matrices, but the calculator is going to do it for you very quickly. Go back into matrix then and type in the letter, or select the letter of your matrix, press enter, and voila, you have your answers. So that readout, it looks like 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 0, 1, 3, like so. What that means is, double check. Okay. What that means is we have, here's our x, here's our y, here's our z, here's our value. We can have n for our value. What that means is 1x plus 0y plus 0z is equal to 1, therefore x is equal to 1. And then 0x plus 1y plus 0z is equal to 2, and therefore y is equal to 2. And finally 0x plus 0y plus 1z, plus 1z is equal to 3, and so then that gives us our z is equal to 3. And so we made short work of what could have been a problem that took 5 minutes easily. You can do it in maybe a minute, probably less, using your calculator with the matrix function. Okay, this has been Dr. T Math. Thank you for watching.